What up, guys? Dax McClellan here, founder of the Bloodline blog. If you're a tattoo artist and you're sick of having a sore ass back after tattooing all day and then going to bed, waking up and having to go back to work with that sore ass back, this video is for you, okay? In this video, I'm going to show you 6 quick exercises that I personally use every day to ensure that my back is loosened up and feels good before I head on over to my tattoo shop. So let's get into it. Number 1, the tennis ball. This tennis ball, really awesome to roll out those knots in your shoulder blades. Number 2, the massage foam roller. This foam roller, really awesome thing. It'll loosen up your back from the lower back to the upper back. Really great thing. And number 3, the inversion table. The inversion table is a really great way to stretch out your spine and basically refresh your whole body. Okay? Oh, by the way, all 3 of these things can be purchased at a sports store near you. So that's number 1, the tennis ball, number 2, the foam roller, and number 3, the inversion table. All of those I highly recommend. Go get those, go invest in those at the nearest sports store near you. Now we're going to get into detail with how to use these 3 things and also 3 little stretches that I highly recommend. The tennis ball. Basically, you want to target right around those shoulder blades right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right here and I'm going to roll it around clockwise. I'm going to roll it around counterclockwise and get those knots out. This is perfect for when one of your girlfriends doesn't want to come to your house. Alright, so make sure to breathe nice, slow, and deep. And go right around that shoulder blade bone. Perfect. You can also get your neck with this. You can get anywhere on your back. But this is where I have my knots. So this is where I'm going to focus on myself. And that's how you use that one. Alright, now for my favorite, the foam roller. Basically, this is how you do it. Start with the lower back. And you just roll it out. Roll it out. Make sure with all this stuff you want to breathe real deep. Don't forget that. Some parts, it'll be really hard to breathe deep. Those are the parts you want to breathe deep. That means there's a lot of tension in that area. I do this for maybe like 30 seconds. Alright, so that's the foam roller. So with the inversion table, this is how you get on. Alright, so this is how you use the inversion table. You're going to get up on it. You put your feet right in here. Make sure you lock these nice and snug, nice and tight. And when you're ready to use it, you don't want to turn or anything. You want to keep your body straight. And then you lean back, all the way back. I like to do 10 to 15 slow, deep breaths right here before I get super fucking lightheaded. That's usually what works for me. I feel great after 10 to 15 and I'll bring it back up. So here I go. And when I'm ready to bring it back up, I just grab these handles, pull myself up, and I'm good to go. So that's the inversion table. Alright, so this is what I call the runner's stretch. You're going to start with your left leg coming out like this. Just like that. Right leg goes back. And some people stay like this. I prefer to go down a bit. Just like this. Boom. What this does is it stretches out the lower back muscles right here. It also stretches out the groin. It stretches out the hips. This is really an awesome stretch for everything right here. Make sure to breathe deeply, nice and slow. And when you're done, just jump out. Do it with the right one. Alright, that one's good. Boom. So that's the runner's stretch. So the second stretch I'm going to show you it's actually a yoga pose I learned, and they call it the child's pose. We're going to call it the tattoo artist pose. Basically, you go down like this. Put your arms out like this and put your head down. Breathe nice and deep. That pose, it'll really relax you. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you try it yourself. But if you ever have a migraine or a headache, you go into that tattoo artist pose for about 5-10 minutes. You get up, the headache is gone. I guarantee it. Alright, and the third stretch I call the Swan Stretch. And it basically targets the trap muscles right here, the neck, and the upper back, around the shoulders and stuff. This is really great because as tattoo artists, we kind of hunch over like this So this kind of reverses it. Let me show you what I'm talking about right now. So you're going to put your arms back. You're going to wrap them up together. Make sure each arm is touching each elbow. Now we put our head up and we breathe 10 good deep breaths. All right, so that's the Swan Stretch.